All right, I have some really exciting news to share. So let's just skip the intro and get right to it. So if you've been following my last 3 videos, you know that I've been on quite a journey recently.
Dun, dun, dun.
And if you haven't been following, I'll link the entire playlist at the end of this video. Not because I think it's that important that you know my story, but because I think it can be an encouragement to you if you happen to be walking through a time of potentially life-altering uncertainty. You see, that's where I've been over the last couple of months, and in that time I've learned a lot about myself as I walked out my stress and my frustrations. I pursued new projects that brought a new sense of fulfillment and purpose that, quite honestly, had been missing in my life. And as I prayed through it all, I discovered some things that were beginning to come together in my life. You see, my love for podcasting was growing. I began getting requests from others seeking counsel on how to start their own podcast. Every conversation I had seemed to turn to podcasting, and then even the potential it has for businesses and organizations and individuals to grow their influence and share their stories. It was such a strange thing to recognize just how many opportunities were opening up to share my love of podcasting with the people around me. So, just to review, in my last couple of videos, I've been talking about this passage from Proverbs chapter 3 about trusting in the Lord and leaning not on your own understanding and acknowledging Him in all your ways, and He will make your paths straight. So I began to think, could it really be that even though this didn't quite make sense to me and I was living through this uncertain time, could it really be that as I trusted in the Lord and leaned not on my own understanding, that He was really making my path straight? Well, I believe that's exactly what was happening, and what leads me to this big announcement today. Are you ready? I have jumped into the world of entrepreneurship and started a podcast production company called Summit City Studios. You see, my goal with this new venture is to help podcasters produce great sounding podcasts. It feels a little strange and at times even seems a little reckless, but there's so much energy and momentum around this. It took a big step of faith to get here, but with so many doors continuing to open, I am continuing to trust the Lord and take small steps in the direction He's leading me. If you want to know more about that, there's a link in the description to summitcitystudios.com, or even better, you can visit my new YouTube channel called Summit City Studios.
This is the place for podcasters.
And if by chance you're willing and able to help get this new venture off the ground, there's also a link in the description to my Buy Me a Coffee site where you can contribute. Finally, if you are a podcast listener, let me know in the comments what your favorite podcasts are so I can give them a listen and learn from them too. Y'all have been great through all of this. Thanks for all the encouragement you've sent me over these last couple months and the dialogue we've had in the comments and the messages you've sent me offline. I'm encouraged by your support. I'm encouraged by your feedback, and I'll continue to produce content on this channel, but I'm also going to be producing over at Summit City Studios. So one way or the other, I'll see you in another video.